Hey you guys, welcome back to Poor Man's Speech Up. Sorry about my face being all filthy. I've been working on it. The reason why there hasn't been any real content came out in the past couple of days. Well, anything real, really. I was gonna do a lot of recording on this, but I haven't. I've had a couple things happen to me over the past week or two, and I haven't really made a video on it because it's nothing really important. Well, I'm gonna address a couple of those things. One, my grandpa Tuesday. I had something happen to me Tuesday afternoon, and I'm not gonna say what. It's not important. It is what it is. It was to be expected. I went out to my grandpa's to clear my head after something had happened, and my grandpa had a stroke. It's a mild one, I guess, but it's still a stroke, which I didn't really need to happen because me and my grandpa are as thick as thieves. So I've been done with that. I've been stressing on him. Dad's fine. He's in there cooking. But I did want to say this. I don't know if my friends watch this or my family, even my grandpa, anybody like that. If any of you guys, I have the best friends and family that I could ever ask for. The minute that something happens to me or I get down, my friends are there texting me, want to know how I'm doing. If there's anything I could do. My dad, I can lean on him. My grandpa, I can lean on him. I'm gonna give a few shout outs to my friends. Because I really want to thank him. Jacob Summers, if you're watching this, buddy, you're amazing. You're my brother. I love you. I got you 100%. And thank you for always being there for me. I really do appreciate it. And his baby mama, even Ashlyn, thank you for even being there for me. Y'all are awesome. I love you guys. You guys are freaking amazing. So, that being said, I'm going to post the video of this running. I finally got it running. It has kicked my ass. It's just not been a very pleasurable experience. But working on cars, if anybody thinks it's going to be pleasurable and amazing, it's not. Sometimes you're it's going to kick your ass. You're going to feel like you're getting shot in the face, kicked in the ass, whatever. This thing has been sitting in my backyard since I pulled a dash out of it. There's a video on here of me pulling a dash out of the other cab that we had for this truck. Not this cab, but the other one. It got cut up and junked because there was no need for it. It stunk. I still have the seats and console out of it for my blue 89 short bed, two-wheel drive, regular cab, all that. This thing is going to get sold. I need this out of here. And this brings me to another thing. Oh yeah, about my grandpa having a stroke. He's fine. It's just he can't drive for a while, and they're wanting to see if it's done anything horrible to him. He's there. He's living. Thankfully, I just lost my mom 3 months ago, something like that. And I don't want to lose nobody else right now. That shit sucks. But everybody else here is doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. The best I can be doing. Just working, and I get you guys content out when I can. Tomorrow, I have to go junk my Cavalier. You guys probably haven't seen. You guys might have seen it in the background of my videos. I have a blue 2002 4-door pile of junk Cavalier. It's junk, but it's ran strong. For years, my dad drove it. My dad and mom drove it forever. They gave it to me when my ex was living here. They'd give it to me for that, to take her to work and stuff. So it's lasted probably 4 years, 5 years. And over that time, it's never had a good suspension or anything. It's all clapped out. It throws wheel bearings constantly. Recently, that Tuesday that I went out there, the car's always had an overheating issue. The fan went out a couple months ago, and I just been too lazy to go buy a fan and put on it. I didn't care about the car, honestly. It's transportation. It got me where I need to go, and it's lasted. I have overheated that car more times than I care to count. I mean, but this time I really fucked up. I mean, pardon my language. It's coming through Terre Haute, which is a town about 20 minutes, what would it be, south of me. I'm going to my grandparents' house, and the car, it's doing good. I had to put coolant in it. It ran hot a little bit, so I bought coolant, put coolant in it, and I make it almost there, and the temp gauge starts climbing up. Well, I'm like, fuck it. I'm in the mood. I don't care. Blow up. I don't give a shit. Y'all know that. I'm sure half of you guys get in those moods from time to time. You guys get in a mood where you just say, fuck it. I don't care. Or at least I do. So it tacks out that 260, or 280, whatever it is. It tacks out. And I still had like 10 or 15 minutes to drive. And I drove 10 or 15 minutes on that 260. And I got it there. I shut it off. The engine was red. I mean, glowing red. Well, next day, I go get coolant for it. Put coolant in it, more coolant. And I start it up. Runs. I pull it around to where I can leave the next day to go home. Well, to come back here. Well, that night, the next night, I go out to start the car and the car won't start. It's had an issue for about a month of where it surges real bad. Like, like it'll crank and you hold it to the floor and it starts. That's the best way I know how to start it. And this time it's just not doing it. It's fucked. I mean, I don't know what I've done to it. I don't really care what I've done to it. Cavaliers, if any of you guys want a good car, Cavaliers are good cars. I mean, like I said, that car's lasted me forever. It's good on gas. I could put $5 in it and drive on it for a couple days. You can't do that with something like this with a V8 in it. Although I'm going to damn well try, and that leads me to the next part of this video. Well, since I don't have the Cavalier no more, and I need something to drive, why not take the time and pick something from the glorious yard of junk that I have? So I think this is what we're going to put an engine in and get it running. As you guys may know, this is my 1973 Dodge Dart Sport, factory 6-cylinder, 3-speed car. It is nothing special. It is a grandma's car, non-AC, slants the base of the base you could get. But it is a 73 Dart Sport, which in my opinion is a cool car. Technically, this is my first car that I've personally drove, because I drove this when I got it. Me and my dad had got it running. The guy had put a brand new fuel tank in it, which is in the car right now, brand new lines. They just can never get slant 6 running. And I think somebody had used it for parts at one time, because the door cards were gone, the upper pillar piece was gone. I found that at the Indy swap meet. And then the car's solid. There's no rust on the unibody at all. It is nice. There's some holes in this front pan here, nothing further back. Holes there. I got that breaker box thing is covering up a shifter spot because they mounted the 3-speed to the floor. And then the passenger side has holes in it. Other than that, this car is solid. So here's our plan. 360, 727 torque flight. Put that in this. Leave the benzene in it for now, because why not? Leave the rear end in it. The rear end is a 7 1/4, which should be fine. I don't think it'll break any axles as long as I am not beating on the car. And I don't plan to really beat on the car right now, because I just need something to drive and I want something cool. I'm a 25-year-old kid. Well, 25-year-old man, I should say, that just wants a cool car. I mean, I drove a hunk of junk forever. As you guys can see, me and a buddy of mine actually painted this. I think I did a video of me finishing up this in here, but my buddy and me, we've done pretty much from here over one summer. Well, it's that Jacob I just mentioned earlier. His brother helped me out. We got all that, and so it's a solid car. It's from Texas. Yeah, it was either this or the red truck, and I figure, why not get this on the road? Hell, I'm not even concerned with the mismatch rims right now. Just get it running, driving, and rolling. I'll get you guys some videos out on it, because those are backing plates for this. That's a brake booster for this. That's the back. Oh, these go here. I do have door cards for it. I don't have front door cards. I have to buy those. But yeah, base to the base. I mean, as base as you could have bought it, probably in 1973. Because these cars were cool, and I'll give you guys some talk. I'll talk about these cars here in a minute. Sorry about the door hinges, needs to load up. It does have a new front K-member, which I'll talk about here in a minute. It does have a brand new V8 K-member for a 1972 model car, which I didn't know the difference. This was my first Mopar I ever got, and I didn't know the difference between a 73 K-member and a 72, or pre-73, which I'll get more into that. It does have tubular upper control arms, disc brakes, all that stuff. So I'm going to go back to a little bit darker green in this under the hood. That way when I paint the car here in a couple years, I can have the underhood matching, because I hate when you pop a hood on something like that and it's black, like black, because that's what people did. God, up till now, probably guys do it. They would fog the underside of the hood black just to make it look alright, I guess. And from factory, Chrysler painted all their underhoods body color. So that's what I'm gonna do. Why not? I've got to do it anyways. I got to clean and primer it and do all that stuff. Why not paint it what color I'm painting the car? So yeah, thank you guys for watching. All you guys are freaking amazing. That's it. Thank you to all you guys.